see it comes down this hallway and then enters into this huge room. And the formaldehyde smell kind of goes down a little bit, but then you smell the cold storage. I don't know how else to put it, but when you put dentings into a freezer, it smells unique, and it's something that you don't forget. And when we were doing the tour, I said, man, this had to have been where the freezer was. And then I turned around, and she had said that this is actually part of the morgue freezer. So it was in this room, and I can smell it without a doubt. So this is definitely where I'd like to do some EVP.
Right over
and you have the EMF meter, don't you?
Yes.
Okay.
Right over here is that copper I was talking about. One of the groups that investigated here reported smelling blood. Well, look at this right here. Look at all this copper right here. I mean, take a whiff of that. I mean, I think that could explain it right there. And it's not just in here. In that first room where you first come down the steps, there's some copper in there too.
This is just a really neat room. I'm looking forward to going to UPA.
Well, should we set the poster board up?
Yeah, this is kind of the total thing. This is really, this smells more of just decay than anything else. So I would like to, you set it up here, because if anything comes through this doorway, they're gonna have to step on it. So we have our poster board, and we have some flour, otherwise known as magic ghost dust, thanks to Curt. All right, what we're gonna do is it's kind of an old trick to see if somebody is walking through a certain area, but we're gonna put the flour on this black background, and we're gonna spread it out with a sifter, and it's going to tell us if anyone or anything has walked across it at any point. So. Okay, this is the kind of stuff we're looking at. You can see the flower right now in the black background. If anyone, say, walks across it.
Blooper reel.
What they'll do is they'll knock each other out. But now you can see the footprint here. And that's pretty clear. So good. Alright. How much of that stuff do you have left?
Lots.
Alright. So where is that other stuff?
Go for it.
Back in the main room.
Yes. Alright, Matt, do you have a preference in where you want to set up? Preferably as clean a place as we can get.
Yeah. Are there any spirits here who'd like to talk to us? Can you give us your name? Right, when we were doing the walkthrough before, when people were walking in the bar, it sounded like footsteps were right above us. So, another team was here and they saw an apparition of a woman kind of hanging from the ceiling, kind of like hanging from a hook. They said she was all limp and her neck was like this and her eyes were black. Was that you? Can you do it again for us? I would really like to see something like that.
Are you able to drop the temperature in this room? Can you make it cold in here?
A staff member heard somebody screaming down here. Was that you?
How old are you? How did you die?
Were you mistreated here? did they really hang dead bodies from hooks here? Because I don't believe it. That sounds like something they would do to animals. Can you make a sound for us? Can you knock on the walls?
I want to point out these two machines in front of us. They have red lights on them. If you could speak loudly and clearly, as close to these machines as you can, that's the only way we're going to be able to hear you.
We aren't here to harm you. We mean no disrespect. We would just like to talk to you. We want to help you. I am actually going to set this down. Maybe should I set it down in a different room? Or should I set it down here?
I say set down here and
Okay. I'll set it down on the far side of the room, and I'll put my camera on it, videotaping it, so that way we can see it.
If you roll the chalk, it moves.
You might be able to make some cool patterns when you move it side to side. And if you can answer that, and I'll just lay the chalk down for you, either on the abacus here or on the chalkboard. Also, another option is to just yell out right into the voice recorder. 7 minus 3, if any of you are too young to read that.
If you push the chalk, it should go right up by those numbers so you can start writing. It'll roll very easily in here. So come on up here and do the equation right now. We're tired of this. Your teacher's getting fired because you're not doing your work. Arrgh. Move the chalk.
Do we get any candy?
I will use this on you if you don't do your equations. All right, into the cage. Into the naughty cage. Unless you move the chalk. Into the corner for your punishment.
You want me to tell you the answer? Seven minus 3 is 4. If you can write number 4 on the chalkboard, or move 4 beads over to the side. And that'll show that you understand the equation, what it equals to.
Hello, kitties. I'm nice now.
Let's do this. I don't know. It's probably not going to work. I don't know if anything's going to happen in here today right now.
Okay.
But let's just do the fire and start running out of here really fast with the camera. We put the voice recorder on the steps because if we want to get kids to run downstairs. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if we'll produce anything.
Right.
You just announce yourself, myself, as we go down the stair.
Okay.
Out the door. Emergency! Fire! Let's go! Down the stairs! Come on! You ready? Alright.
Amanda came out of the closet and kicked the bucket.
We're gonna announce you're coming out of the closet during this episode.
What we're doing here, we were in the Czech schoolhouse, just decided to go in here by myself in this closet under the stairs, see if I could catch any EVPs, any activity. While I was in here, there is light coming through the cracks in the staircase. On this side of the door, you can see my shadow covering it. On this side, I briefly saw a small shadow go like this, and it happened 2 times. The noise from the factory next door really ruined things. You constantly hear bang, 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 and the floor shakes, the whole building shakes, in fact.
Matt and I were at the schoolhouse, which is a really interesting building. However, as far as an investigation goes, it was very difficult. There's a factory literally 5 feet from the wall of the school, and they're doing some hardcore metalworking in there. And some of the things they were doing were literally rocking the foundation of this building.
It's a little crawl space, or not a crawl space, a closet that is underneath the stairs. So what I did for about 10 minutes is I went onto the stairwell. I did have an experience. My shadow was on this half like it is now, except I was sitting down. What I saw on this side, it wasn't exactly like an arm, but it was kind of that shape. Just crossed over once. I asked Curt and Beth if any of them had gone upstairs because the light and the cracks in the stair, you could see the light from the second floor. Nobody was upstairs. Curt did put a camera up there, but that was the only time I saw something. Could it have been something from like the shaking of the building when like the factory stuff was going on? I could have made a shadow just go quick. So who knows what that is? Can't really say it's evidence because it can't capture it. It's just a little story, so that's pretty cool.
I think the morgue was a pretty neat place. I think we got like a lot of recording done. 3.5 hours while there was nobody else down here, so hopefully he gets something. So pretty much hopefully we get something good on audio when we go home and analyze it.
So we took a lot of photographs instead. We did the flower, the footprint thing, just like we did down in the basement here. And hopefully we'll see something on tape after, at least tape, if not some of our pictures when we get all that back. Okay. All right.